What does it really mean to be a lone wolf? Being a lone wolf means you act independently and spend more time alone than with a group. It means that right now, for a certain period of time, you might be facing challenges on your own. It means that you stay true to yourself instead of bending to everyone's expectations. Being a lone wolf means you actually stand up for what you believe in. It means you're not the one to bend to social pressure and go against your values just to be liked. It means you're willing to walk into the unknown. It means you're free-spirited. It means that when you bring inner acceptance to your situation, you feel inner calmness in the solitude. For the lone wolf, having loads of friends and relationships surrounding them can be exhausting, and the lone wolf can often feel confused by many social cliques, like there's something not quite authentic about them. You can smell the dependencies. Perhaps you spend time alone because your social group has suddenly changed or suddenly fractured. And as challenging as that is, a new chapter of your life is opening up. Perhaps you spend time alone because you need that time to learn, practice, and create in an undisturbed, tight bubble of focus. Perhaps you spend time alone because you don't fall into society's idea of who you should be, and you're committed to your own personal growth and development. Because you're not afraid to face truths that the majority of society refuse to even look at. Because you're not willing to kid yourself and walk along with your eyes closed. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Many of our greatest inventors, influencers, and change makers are or were so-called introverted people who needed time alone to go in on their deep work and achieve amazing things. A person who sits alone has the potential to discover themselves on a level way deeper than those surrounded by the noise of other people's opinions. A person who travels alone has the potential to meet people and see the world on their own terms. And a person who works alone and really goes in on their craft is often destined for great things. And I know sometimes it's challenging. And I'm not saying let's just never attempt to make any new friends or simply flail around completely socially uncalibrated. Of course, we need to be socially mindful and understand how our actions impact others. It's good to learn how to win friends and influence people. If we're gonna lead, we need to know what people respond to. And if we're going to change hearts and minds, we should find the most positive and effective ways to do so. I'm not saying dub yourself as a lone wolf as an excuse to never learn social dynamics, or as an excuse for negativity that drives other people away. I'm saying you're a lone wolf if you know in your heart that your path right now is a solitary one for specific reasons. Because lone wolves need to remember this. If you're a true creative, you will have time alone. If you're a true innovator, you will, by definition, be going against the grain, which may cause social unease. And if you're a change maker, by definition, you will upset the status quo. Perhaps at one point you felt like your social group was bigger. But it's completely normal to experience your social circle contracting as you journey through life. Many people going through the same. When we're younger, we're often more worried about fitting in, partying, and looking to others to confirm our value. And as you journey, you might transition through multiple social groups throughout the years. Have phases where there's more people around and others where there's less. And if you're really struggling emotionally with the phase of less people being in your life, then go watch my video called How to Be a Happy Loner, where I go into the root causes of why and what you can do about it. But if you're a lone wolf and you're facing some challenges right now, if you're willing to buck the trend and stand up for your values and go it alone, if you're going in on your deep work and need reminding to keep going because it will all pay off, if you're a lone wolf, I stand with you. Peace.